Alright, hello, welcome to another episode of Tier Lists. Now on to 910. Now some of these stuff I don't really have experience about, so I'll just list them off by my experiences fighting them and other players' experiences with them. So first of all, Speedster 2. It's B. It's very weak, but it's really low profile. It's got a ATGM, but then again, it's extremely slow. And people can see your ATGM coming from really far away. Kumato A. This thing has a really high reload multiplier and a tiny little rat too, really fast. T72A B. The reverse speed was buffed from 5 to 15, but it's still really bad. Well, not really that bad, but... Challenger 2 C. It has a really large weak spot on the lower front plate and it's really big too. Contender 1E B. This thing is quite good. It's like a better Type 90, but still it has weak spots on the front too, like the lower front plate. Type 90 also B, slightly worse than Contender 1E and has the same weak spots. Leopard 2A. This thing can really bounce some shots from the front, even though the side armor is very weak. It also has a really powerful engine. Challenger 1. This is a D. This is just the Challenger 2 but with less armor, and it's actually more expensive. Even though it's cheaper in money, it's more expensive in materials. It's not really that worth it. Export. I'm just gonna put this as an A because it's got surprisingly good armor in the front and it's quite fast. And let's see here. Any more hulls? Oh yeah, M1 right here. M1 hull, it's an A because it's really fast and the front armor can really tank some shots sometimes. Now onto the turrets, B1 Centauro Mark II. It's a B because it can really tank some heat shots and it's really fast. And also one of the only few true light turrets. Actually this is a medium turret, there are light turrets like the Expo, Bradley and others. Contender 1E. It's an A because of it's really fast and it's got blowout racks too and it's quite strong armor. Auto. If you know how to use it, it's an A. Really good reload multiplier. Can really make some guns turn into full-on autocannons. M1. It's let's see here. A. It's got quite strong armor, blowout racks, but the rotation speed is not really that good. BMD4 A. This thing has got an integral 30mm gun, and it's quite fast too, being a light tank turret, but then there's the ammo carousel on the bottom. You gotta be careful with that. C72A. It's an A because, well, the cheek armor is actually quite thick at 400mm. Not some tier 11 guns can't even penetrate that. Expeditionary. It's a B because its weak spot is really massive on the what's called it? Oh yes, the gun mantlet. Yes, that's really weak there. And if I remember correctly, this thing does not have blowout racks. I don't know. I forgot. Challenger 1 B. This also got the same weakness as Exped, but it's smaller and it's cost materials like the Exped. You'll better getting the M1 turret, honestly. M3 Bradley. It's an A because it's like the BMD4, but it well, it doesn't have the integral autocannon, but it does have top attack missiles. Export A. This thing can tank some really good shots. Like when I'm playing tier 12 against this thing, it blocked my LTKG's APFSDS. Type 90 A. Really good reload multiplier and real good armor too, yeah. Type 96A. It's... I think this might be an A too. It's really good heat armor and APFSDS armor too. HSTVL. Now, this turret is the first S of this entire tier list because, in my opinion, the turret rotation speed, the elevation and depression angles is just too good. Very incredibly good, and the sloped armor is just spot on. Now onto the guns. 105 F240 caliber, real good gun. A. 2A26 also an A, slightly worse penetration and slightly longer reload speed. 105 Royal, it's an S because its reload time is like really short at less than 5 seconds, and you can, with the auto turret, it really turns into an autocannon. Spot B, no experience, so it's also an A. Now, yes, it's the only ATGM in tier 9-10, and it's quite interesting too. 105 auto A for a really good starter gun for tier 9, but the F2 caliber is much better, honestly. M26S, same reason 105 Royal, it's only like slightly higher reload time with slightly more penetration. GT7 105 A. Bofors, wait no, this is the pom-pom. I honestly have no experience with this thing, I've never seen anyone use it. XM274S, this thing is still really good even in tier 12. Bofors L70A. Colop 152, this thing is really good, honestly, with the APG shell, like overpressuring many things. But this honestly works better in 11-12 than 9-10, so I'm gonna have to put this on A. And the Fusiler 2, no experience too, I've never noticed anyone using this. Though, I'm sure I've seen someone use this, but I'm just not recognizing it. Otherwise, this is the final tier list. I'm gonna do some final reconsiderations here. Let's see. I think I'm a bit harsh with the Contender one at Type 90. I'm gonna move the Contender up to A because it's slightly better than Type 90. Challenger 2, Challenger 1, yeah. Alright, yeah, there we go. That's the final tier list for tier 9-10. And I'll see you next time on the tier 11-12, the final one. Then I'll continue making normal videos. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.